I'm going to take the challenge, include a lot more into the drawing. The first thing I have to do, just like you're drawing a box or drawing anything, I'm going to define on where the space I'm going to draw. So let's say I'm going to include a hand over here, for example, right? That's if you decided I'm going to have to include a hand. So I have to put the hand over there in the composition. Otherwise, you would not have the space for the hand. So based on that, I have to think about roughly, would be the shoulder could be like this, the elbow over here, and the face is right about here. This is what my thinking, it could be like that. This is very rough. You can change it at this point, right? Because later it will become harder. So I'm thinking about that. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna just leave it like that. This hand probably a little bit lower. Okay. Like over here, like that. So still put the wrap. Now I have to do the proportion. That will be easy. From here and coming to say, I'm gonna count it on the whisk over here, right? If I'm going to do that, now I'm gonna get a longer pencil and do the measurement. Now I'm gonna see how I'm gonna divide the space from here to here. Now let's take a look. I'm gonna actually take the face. The face, now I'm matching the top, the tip making the top, my thumb to the chin. Now I'm gonna coming down like this. 1, 2. Do you know what? It's just 1, 2, 3. And if you divide into 3, because I take this as a unit and measure it down, it's just 3. Get down over here. It's that easy. There's many ways to do measurements. But you're doing more practice, you're going to do it faster. You're going to find one solution maybe better than the other one. So I'm going to get down over here is divide this into 3 and take a look. Is that 3 or not? I'm going to take this, measure it. 1, I'm going to take this line. More likely it's going to be correct. 1, 2, 3. Not correct. So I'm going to say, I'm going to take this part, say 1, 2, and 3. This needs to be longer. So that means this needs to be come up a little more. I'm going to take it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just need to get up a little bit right here. Now it's confirmed. This is the space for the face, right? That's just good. Now it looks like the hair and about over here, the hairline, about over there. We need to find out the width of the face. I'm gonna take a quick measurement. I'm gonna take from the chin to the eyebrows, rotate it. And it looks like right, from the left to the right side, close to the ear. From here to here, and it goes from here to the eyebrows. And the eyebrows just 1/3 from the hairline to the chin. I'm gonna cut it into 1, 2, like that. So this, the eyebrows. Okay, this is the nose. Okay, like this. And the eye is right over here. And the eyes right over here. Getting that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this part, right? I'm going to rotate it. That is the left side. I'm going to keep the left side over here. And the right side is right over here. That's good. And I'm going to add the ear outside of here. And now I also see that the bottom of the ear a little bit higher than the bottom of the nose because his face is tilting down a little bit, and which is good. Now like this. Now I'm going to also putting the mouth in this location. And when you get down to the smaller area, it just become easy. Right now it's still very generic. It's not much specific features of him. I just getting the proportion. Now, what I want to do before I going into the face, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get everything else in the right place. Okay, like this. Now the back, like this, coming down. I'm going straight coming down over here to the elbow. And then coming to this side, looking at that, yeah, it's in the right place. And now I need to measure about the width of the shoulder compared to the face. I'm going to take a look at, I'm going to use the face as a unit. From the top of the head to the chin, rotate it 90 degrees. 1, I'm going to remember where is it, 1 and 2. If I put it outside over here, there will be 2 of this become the face. I'm going to take a look, double check whether or not it's correct. I'm going to take it 1 over here, 1 and 2. This is not right. So that means I need to open up the shoulder. I'm going to do it one more time. 1, 1 over here, and then 2. It's close to correct. Now I can have this shoulder. This will be the width of the shoulder. Open up a little bit, coming down over here. Now this is good. Now I get this proportion correctly. It's very crucial. If not, it's not going to look like him. All right, and then I'm going to next 5 minutes, and I'm going to finish the drawing. As soon as you have the location of all those things over there, and let's go to do it. Let's see. And I know the eyebrows over here. This is pretty easy. Now I'm going to coming in over here. I'm first working on this structure. Like you see over here, there's a little bit darker on the forehead on the side over here. Now I'm looking at the eyebrows, and the eyebrows over here, and the left side of the face look like over there. And now I can look inside the eye over here. Looking at the space of the eye, and the eyes about here, right? And looking at that, on the side over here, it has another eye space. So this eye a little bit too big. So I'm going to make sure that in the right proportion. So the proportion is very, very important. Doesn't matter what you draw. Draw an apple, or draw a face, or draw a building, anything you want to draw, the proportion need to be correct. And the bottom of the eye, and then this is the iris. And then coming back to this side, like that, and the eyelid on the top of that. And this area has shadow. And now take a look. And the whole face over here, I can make it a little bit darker because the skin tone, which is also called the local color of the face, is a little bit darker. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker first. Now what I want to do, I'm putting a little shadow on this side and getting the nostril over here and looking at the mouth. And okay, the whole side over here actually in shadow side. And have a little light on the cheek over here. And now, see this? Like that. And on this side, look at the face, the structure of the face and the jawline coming to the chin. Okay, here we go. And some bears under here. Like that. Good. Cool. And get the side over here in the jaw, and then looking at the ear. Now, get some And we can use the eraser to create some lighter area, but it's not that quick. And now some hair coming down over here and some hair coming down over here, like that for now. And then the side of the face. Now I'm going to put the shadow onto the neck, like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to work a little bit more on the face right now. I'm going to blend it a little. Okay, blend it a little. That's good. Now what I want to do now, I'm going to use the eraser and also use the charcoal pencil. I'm going to make it a little darker over here and coming down like this. Okay, now I'm going to use the kneaded eraser. I'm going to see this a little bit lighter. Right? Now on top of the nose, have some highlight over here. In the middle over here coming down, have a little light color. And on the cheek over here, have a little lighter. It's the same as you would do a painting. It just have some, see the light color and dark colors. On this side, it's maybe a little bit lighter right there. You see the light and shadow. And sometimes in the shadow, you can't really see something clearly, and that's just fine. Don't make it clear. And now on their eyelid over here, and a little lighter, just use the eraser, make it a little lighter, and underneath over here in the eye white, and have a little bit lighter over here. Now, if you're doing oil painting, for example, and then you would put some light color over there, like that, and a little bit light shape on the lower eyelid, coming through over here. Now this is good, and I'm gonna make this a little softer, and I'm going to have the highlight on the nose. And on the lower part of the lip, I can blend it a little, so I'm gonna create a little highlight right on the lower lip, like that. Now what I want to do, and I'm going to use the charcoal pencil. I'm going to see coming down over here, coming down over there. I'm going to take a look at the nostril. Like that, and look at the eye. And their eyebrows, and the eyebrows, and the eye coming over here. I'm going to see the iris, like that. And take a look on the mouth. Now I'm going to correct a little bit over here. Now see the upper lip. Seeing the shape of it, and take a look at right underneath. That's the shadow. But by looking at the shadow or anything as looking at a light shape or dark shape, so it's just very easy for you to just to analyze the shape, the area of the shape, the size of the shape. Okay, now it's almost there. Now I'm going to correct a little bit about the shape of the face. And this is not so light, so I blend it a little. Now let's take a look at the hair coming down over here. Now take a look. And have the ear over here. I need to make sure that seeing the ear over there and the jawline coming this way, like that. Now we got almost there, have enough details of the face. Now coming down over here, now I'm going to use the compressed charcoal. Now I'm going to coming first, I'm going to make the outside, the background, a little bit darker, in order to have the dress look a little bit more visible. And also on the face, have the catch the shadow. It's a little bit hard for a complex drawing. Ended up to be like this. Hold on. Now on this side, and also have a pretty dark color in the background. Now, good. Now we're coming down to the hand. When you draw the hand, you want to draw the big shape of the hand. And then divide it into fingers. But also each finger has a light side and a shadow side. So you need to be aware of that. Now the hand over here, now the hand like this, and then this hand, and move it a little bit more to the right hand side. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna get the finger over here, but I can divide in two shapes. One is shaped like this, and the other shape, and also the shadow side, and the light side. Okay, almost there. Like that. Now I have the hand, and now have suggestions for the pants down here, okay, like that. And now I'm going to add a little detail on the shirt, connected. Now take a look. I think the arm over here, turn it a little bit earlier because now is the arm look a little bit too long, like that. Now take a look again, and I think